With $1,150 off its sticker price, the new 2024 Triumph Scrambler 1200X is far more affordable than its predecessor and much simpler to live with on a daily basis. Triumph has redesigned several parts of the specification. The new Marzocchi forks, for instance, are not adjustable, but lean-sensitive rider aids have increased utility, accessibility, and safety. It is uncommon to buy a new model of bike that will still be less expensive than the one it replaces, even with prices for everything seeming to be rising. How much easier is it to live with, though? And has the new 1200 Scrambler's attractiveness diminished when standard non-adjustable suspension was added? The answers should become clear after a full day of driving both on and off-road. Triumph has reduced the specification of the brakes, which are no longer Brembo, in order to save money. The company chose to replace the Showa/Öhlins combination of the XC with Marzocchi units up front and rear for the new X. However, this has been more than just an economical endeavor. Triumph has introduced traction control, TC, and lean-sensitive ABS for the first time, despite the price drop. In other words, Triumph has reduced costs in certain areas while adding value in others, which is why the $1,150 price drop is noteworthy. Although the new bike may not include high-end brands like Öhlins and Brembo, Triumph hasn't compromised on quality. The new X has the same dependable, sturdy feel as before, and it has the premium finish we've come to expect from a top-tier British vehicle. Triumph's move is intriguing because, typically, manufacturers increase the standard and complexity of their model revisions, which drives up the cost. However, in order to make the new 1200X more accessible to more riders, Triumph has chosen to considerably reduce the suspension travel and ground clearance, resulting in a suspension specification that is lower and less focused on off-road riding. The 1200X is now a completely different product from the outgoing XC and the new XE. Check out the box below. Thanks to these changes, you can feel the difference as soon as you toss a leg over the bench seat. The new XE's seat height, at 870 mm, is significantly higher than this one, dropping from 840 mm to 820 mm. You can get that number down to 795 mm by adding an optional lower seat. The 1200 Scrambler, weighing 230 kg, has always been a touch daunting for shorter riders like me, 5 feet 7 inches, but Triumph has changed all that by simply reducing the suspension travel. Triumph could have gone even farther and chosen a 19-inch front wheel rather than a 21-inch one, but the British wanted to keep the vehicle somewhat capable of off-roading after all. It's a Scrambler. The only modification permitted on the new X is the rear spring preload. As previously established, it replaces the current XC's fully adjustable Showa forks and Öhlins shocks with Marzocchi units front and rear. While some may miss the adjustable features in alluring Öhlins X Factor, the new suspension system is made to function similarly to the previous one, and the forks are still 45 mm inverted ones. Wow.